i35equipment.com. This is the AgroTK 72-inch Skidsteer brush cutter or rotary cutter. This one is our demo unit. We're going to be going through with you how to actually just about everything on it, from hooking it up to checking your gear oil on it. First thing we're going to do is we're going to remove what I call the shed. It just has these 6 Allen head bolts. It's going to remove this metal cover, which is covering up our gear pump. We're just going to go ahead and take that off. We'll come back and we'll show you what the gear looks like, the gear pump looks like, and where you're going to actually be adding gear oil and checking that gear oil. All right, so we've got what we call the shed off, or the cover off from over the drive system of the Skidsteer brush cutter. And we're just going to show you what it took. It took a size 6 Allen head. There are 3 of those on either side of the shed. This is what your pump looks like. The drive system. It's where that 80-90 gear weight's going to go. On this pump, we just loosened it up to show you. Take this off, put your funnel down in there. We've already got ours filled up from previous use, but this is what we tend to utilize. It's an 80-90 Traveler. As long as you got it in there, that's what matters. Give you a walk around so you can see what it looks like without the cover or shed. All right, once you get this all put back together, we'll get back with you on hooking it up to the Skidsteer. One last thing, usually it's fine, but it just depends on who's working the factory that day, and I'd rather be safe than sorry. You want to check the hoses, make sure they're tightly attached at all fittings. Just get yourself a couple wrenches, pressure wrenches, and just touch everything. Make sure it's all tight, and we're going to do that off camera. But just better be safe than sorry in case the wrong intern was working at the factory that day. And we're going to go hook up to the Skidsteer, and we're good to go. All right, guys, here we are in the cat Skidsteer, getting ready to hook up to the brush cutter. In case you didn't notice, that is a different brush cutter. We were prepping for the video, and a gentleman came in, and he was ready to buy it. So we sold it to him, and we've got another one out. Went through all the previous steps we've covered, and now we're ready to hook up. So on our machine, we're just going to unhook the bucket first. Super easy if you have the hydraulic quick attach system here. Curl it, you can see it going down there. Pins are unlatching. Just pull up a little bit here off to the side. And drop our bucket. And we'll go hook up to brush hog. Once we're hooked up, the next step will be just to get out and attach the hoses. Now this cat can run high flow or regular, but until you've actually plugged in the high flow electrical cable, it's not going to do anything with high flow. It's just going to run it on regular. So if you're not familiar with this, we're just latching it back. See, those pins are hooked in. Pretty easy. We're going to pause this, get out, and hook up the hoses. All right, guys, we've hooked up to it, hooked our lines up. We've come to the back side of the property. On our way there, you see we've already done a little mowing with it. We're just going to show you both the top and the bottom here. Don't really recommend exposing the blades to the cab, but just to give you an idea of what's going to happen, I'm just going to give it a little tap of hydraulic. You can see how that spins. Of course, it's going to spin at a lot faster rate and a lot more consistently once you get going. Does a great job. We just got into some tall grass and sand plums, and it knocked it right out. I am not a professional brush hog skid steer operator. Not going to pretend to be, but do want to show you what it can do. So we're just going to take it over here. Just kind of going to run down this line. The trickiest part, aside from holding a camera with one hand, is getting this leveled out to a good position, because you know you're probably just like us where your land is not going to be real flat. But once you get that figured out, it does a fantastic job. So I'm going to hit the camera here. We're going to also hit the auxiliary line, and we're going to show you what it can do. Okay. All right. Let's just get going. Bear with me for one moment. Sorry. Nice being able to do this from your skid steer. So you have to have a separate tool like a tractor, also a full cab, air conditioning, heat. You can turn the radio on in here. Do you hope the video is beneficial to you? You can always see our full and up-to-date inventory of equipment online at www.i35equipment.com. We have both new and used attachments, equipment, trucks, trailers, lots of different things on there. Maybe hard to tell. I'm going to try to zoom in for you. But this line has clearly been mowed down aside from these other lines here. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope the video is beneficial and hope you have a wonderful day.